Welcome to Satisfy Me Early. God bless you. We thank God for 2015. It's been a wonderful and beautiful year. Even though the year presented some other things were not pleasant, but we thank God because according to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18, that says, in every circumstances that we should give thanks to God because this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for us. So we thank God for everything. I am your host again, Dr. Olasimebo Adioye, a graduate of University of Maryland, holding master's degree in social work with specialization in mental health, community organization, and management. I'm here once again to present to you the last part of the mental health that we've been looking at since the beginning of the month. However, before I continue, we had a situation in Maryland, in Prince George's County, this couple of days ago. A youngster, a hero that was just rising up. We had a tragic situation in Maryland here that claimed a life of a young boy here, Adedure Oshosanya, a 20-year-old that was, a drunk driver was killed on his way back home from a family function. I want you all to just reach out to the family in prayers and just consoling them with some words of encouragement. And also, I want you to go to a page that I have created, www.change.org. It's a petition there that we have going on in order for us to have justice against this man that killed this young boy. His name is James Calero. He has multiple criminal traffic, every kind of case you can imagine, criminal records against him. This guy is not supposed to be driving on the street. He's still driving in our community. Adedire is a community son that we all need to rise up to reach out to the family and to also ask for justice for this boy. Your voice, your click is your voice. So whatever you're doing, please reach out, click on my page, go and look for me on Facebook, Dr. Sumbo Adoye. If not, you are not my friend and public, you can still do sign the petition so we all can just be out there to let our voice go out for this campaign in order to get justice for this young man. God bless you. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back. We are going to be looking at personality disorder this week. This is going to be part of our mental health that we'll be studying for the past couple of weeks. And this is going to be the last one for the year, and we're going to take a break all next week just to look forward to the new year. And what personality disorder represents is an enduring pattern of inner experience and behavior that deviate markedly from the expectation of the individual's culture, is very persuasive and inflexible. As an onset in adolescent or early childhood, it is stable over time and leads to distress and impairment. If you don't get to kind of seek for help in this kind of situation, most of these personality disorder that we're going to be looking at this time, you don't really have to take medication for any of these, except for you to have like a talk therapy, for someone to talk to you back and forth, to have CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and then from time to time, get yourself checked out. So this is in 3 segments. They have 3 clusters: cluster A, cluster B, and C. The first cluster we're going to be looking at is cluster A. That looks at the eccentric personality disorder. These people are marked odd, eccentric behavior. They often appear strange or peculiar to other people. In this segment, you're going to be looking at different kind of behavior that relate to this personality disorder. There is paranoid personality disorder. These individuals generally tend to interpret actions of other people like they're up to do something to them, like they are so threatened by whatever they are doing. So this is called paranoid personality disorder. If you have that kind of situation going on, you just need to calm yourself down, look around you, try to trust the people around you enough not to think they are out there to harm you. If you don't have it, it's going to make you to be very distrustful and suspicious of everyone around you. Number 2 is schizotype personality disorder. Individuals generally detach from social relationships and show narrow range emotion expression in various settings. They withdraw themselves from people, they isolate because They are paranoid, they are thinking, they are suspicious of people around them. It's like you just don't want to do anything with anybody. You have little interest in things, little interest in sex, few close friends. You just don't want to have nothing to do with people because you're thinking, oh, they are just not there for me. So people like that, they just need to have a cognitive behavioral therapy going. The other one on this cluster, the last one in this cluster, is schizotype personality disorder. Individuals in this category, they are very uncomfortable with close friends. They are thought and the perception they are very distorted, thinking, oh, other people are just there looking at me. Their peculiarity is just too obvious to people. It's more or less like a really mild mental condition, but it's very manageable over time. The pattern of suspiciousness is everything is still in the same category because everything around them is suspicious and just thinking, oh, people are thinking, oh, they're gonna hurt me, they're gonna do something bad. They just don't want to have anything to do with people. So people in this category, they have eccentric personality disorder. They are suspicious. They don't trust people around them. They just believe everyone is out there to get them. Most of the time, they isolate themselves. So if you know anyone exhibiting these kind of symptoms around you, I mean, all you need to do is to have them checked out, talk to somebody, have a therapy. 6 weeks of therapy can help you to get over this. But if you choose not to do anything, I'm saying it to you, you might not know you have it, or you exhibit it, you demonstrate this around the people around you. Just look into these symptoms, the criteria that I just given you. Look at yourself and seek help if possible, if necessary. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm sure you all still remember this book that we started with at the beginning of the month. This is Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder. It's like a Bible for mental condition. So in this topic that we are looking at today, I've extracted important information as I usually do, because if I have to take you through this entire book, you might be confused. So that's why I've decided to print out some information that we really need, that is very important to the topic and to be able to help you too. So right now we're going to be looking at the cluster B of this personality disorder. And these people in this category, they are very dramatic in their behavior and emotional. Everything they do is like they just have to become like, oh, really seriously dramatic. And in this cluster, we have antisocial personality disorder. Individual shows a persuasive disregard to others. These people don't have respect for people. They don't have respect for law. They just do for the law. They just do whatever they think they feel like doing. And like I said at the beginning of my video, this is a situation of a guy that was not supposed to be on the road driving. This situation right here applied to the person that I talked to you about at the beginning of the video that killed this young 20-year-old guy, a third-year student in Morgan State. I mean, can you imagine? These people in this category, they don't have regard for people's life. They violate their laws. They violate people. They lie. They assault all people. They are just reckless in their life. This is antisocial personality disorder. If you know anyone like that, try not to be friends with them because they can harm you, they can injure you. And this is the situation we had just a couple of days ago. Another one here in this cluster is borderline personality disorder. Individuals in this category show a generalized pattern of instability in their interpersonal relationship. They have poor self-image of themselves. And everything they do is obvious to people that these people don't really have it going on well for themselves. So they are very impulsive. They can act good now, the next minute they're doing something else. So very intense, unstable interpersonal relationship. They don't have any feelings for anybody. They just act like everything around them is empty and dry. So when you notice that in someone, your loved one, anyone around you, ask them to seek for help. They might just need to get someone to talk to them in order to be calm. The other one here is histrionic personality disorder. These individuals often display excessive emotional attention-seeking behavior. They want people to know them. They seek for recognition everywhere they turn. They overreact to other people and often perceive other people shallow. They are self-centered. They don't think other people know how to do stuff. They feel they are better than other people. So people in this category is chronic personality disorder. The pattern is so like they could be very seductive behavior, shallow. They change from moment to moment. They are not kind of stable. They're not stable. They are very dramatic in their interaction with people. The last one in this cluster is narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder, this is prevalent in male. This individual, they have a grandiose view of themselves and a need for administration and lack of empathy. They don't feel other people's pain. They don't know how, maybe some people are hurting around them, anyone is having any issue. They don't pay no mind to anybody. And this all normally starts from early adulthood, and it can go as far as you allow it to go unless you seek for help. They don't think people need help. They don't think other people are better than them. They have very this grandiose, exaggerated, personal self-image, thinking that they are important than other people. Very self-important, driven people, and lack empathy for other people. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is the last cluster in this personality disorder that we are looking at. These people are very fearful and anxious. They deal with terrible anxiety situation. Whenever they are around something, about to take an exam, those are the kind of people, when they sit for exam, they have butterfly going on all over them. It's not that they are not studious, they've studied for the exam, but as soon as they enter the examination room, because of the fearfulness and the anxiety they have allowed into their spirit, they can easily fail the exam. So these kind of people, they have personality disorder in this range. But the first one we're going to be looking at in this cluster is avoidant personality disorder. Individuals is socially inhibited, feelings inadequate, and they are oversensitive to criticism. If you criticize them, if you try to give them either constructive or unconstructive criticism, they don't take it too well. These are the kind of people, they would rather avoid that task because you are going to say something about them not doing it well. So instead of them trying for someone to correct them, they will completely shut down, not even trying to do it. So this pattern is like they have a preoccupation in this behavior, and they feel so inferior to other people as time goes, because they will draw themselves other things that other people are getting involved in. They don't want to do because they think they are not good enough to do it. The other one is dependent personality disorder. Individuals in this category socially show an extreme need to be taken care of by other people. This one suffers serious fear of separation anxiety. They don't want people to, whoever they depend on, they don't want that person to leave them alone. Even if the person is abusing them, if the person is beating them day in, day out, they will stay hanging there because they are dependent on the person. Maybe the person is their breadwinner, the person is the one sponsoring them. It could be a spouse, it could be a child-mother relationship, it could be any kind of relationship, it could be sibling relationship, but somehow because that person is dependent on you, you violate them because you know that's what it is. And the people in this category too, they don't know how to take themselves out because willingly they give up their rights to you to do whatever you can do to them. But it would be nice for people in that category to seek help, because you cannot be dependent on someone for the rest of your life, because that person will take advantage of you, abuse you physically, morally, financially, whichever way they can do, they will do unto you. So seek help in order for you to be independent and to gain your freedom from this person. Amen. The other one and the last one in this cluster is obsessive compulsive disorder. This is a serious one, and I'm sure you've had OCP before. If you had OCP before, this is it. These people, I mean OCD, these people in this category, they are very finicky about cleaning. They are very attention detail oriented. They think, oh, something is going to be wrong, so they're just like everywhere. So people in this category, they are very other, they are perfectionists. They want to have everything under control. They don't want anything to fall apart on them. They are just too excessively devoted to whatever it is they have to do. Those are the kind of people that you see them wash their hand 20 times in a day. Even if the hand is not dirty, they wash their hand back and feel like they've touched something real nasty. So people in this category too, they have obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Like I said, you don't have to take medication for none of this. You just need to seek CBT. Most of the time, talk therapy will help you, counseling will help you, sharing your feelings with people will help you. So if you see anyone around you with this kind of personality disorder, don't judge them, don't beat them down. It's like a mild mental situation. You just need to help them to get help in order for them to be able to live their life the way God has created them to do it. Until I see you again, like I said, this is the last video of Satisfy Me Early in 2015. We're going to be bringing the intro video towards 2016 coming your way before the end of the year, and we're going to be telling you what the year is going to bring your way. But I want to thank you for your support, everything you've done over the year to make this platform beautiful and successful to me. Despite everything that went wrong in 2015, I want to attest to the goodness of God. Your support, your love, your words of encouragement, your feedback, everything you've done so far is keeping us going. I will promise to get better at what we do along the line. Trust God for us, and we still convert your prayer. God bless you.